Shalom. I'm your brother Kaya from GMS Camp out here in Phoenix, Arizona. First and foremost, is I want to give us all praise, glory, and honor is to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rahakodash. Of course, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that have taught us the truth and rule well. Also want to say shalom to the speckled bird out there, even though you may look like the heathen but are not the heathen. Also want to say shalom to the 144,000. Also want to say shalom to the Akwat and to the Akim that are listening. You know, this evening I came out on a ride and just stopped at the park, do a little lesson, sitting back thinking about the children of Israel and what's about to bestow, what's about to happen. Looking at our people that are trusting in Esau, Edom, and their downfall is about to come. When you go back into the scriptures, the scriptures talk about what our people hand joining in hand, they shall be thrusted through. A lot of Israelites are about to die. A lot of our people are about to die because of the fact that they trust in this system. They trust in Esau, Edom. They're making Esau their power. That's who they want to run to. Now, if y'all start hearing kids in the background, there's a bunch of kids that just came to the park and, they're playing on the swings and stuff and whatnot. But nevertheless, right, so you're understanding that what is about to take place. And, speaking of kids and seeing these people out here, they really don't care, neither do they have a clue. And when times turn for that RFID microchip to come, guess what? A lot of these people are going to run and take this. And I'm talking to the house of Israel. I don't care, what the heathens do. We going on to the children of Israel. You're 2/3 out there. And at the end of the day, you was warned. You was told. And no one can say, well, it was just here in Babylon that the message went out. No. The Israelites, we are what? We are all over the world. We are in different countries saying all the same thing. All the prophets are saying the same thing. Warning the house of Israel. Now we understand Zechariah 13:8, that 2/3 of Israel will die. But when we're warning, it's going out. And we're bringing in who? The elect, because that's who we really worried about. That's why we do these videos, to fishing for the elect. But also letting our people know that what is about to bestow, what is about to happen. So in the first scripture I want to get to make them to have understanding is Revelation 12:12. See, when this devil come down with great wrath, see, people don't understand what Esau really wants to do. This man is a murderer, a killer, and he's been this from the beginning. And to me, I always think it's kind of hilarious and kind of funny that our people trust him so much when they see this devil just destroy everything. They destroy the family unit to the point that a man can't even say nothing to his children, can't rule over the house for all the laws that Esau, Edom has pushed, but they still trust this devil. So that's going to be their downfall. So when we read, Proverbs 1:26 and 28, this is going to be the calamity that falls upon them. But nevertheless, let me see if my tablet will work. Lord willing, it will. Bear with me, Israel. So the first scripture I want to go into, as long as this loads up. Because if it don't load up, then you just hear me talking. But that's okay. We'll see. Let's see what it do. So let's go to, the book of Revelation, right? Is where we're going to go. Revelation 12, verse 12 is where we're going to go first. What is about to come? See, what's happening in Gaza, what's happening around the world, and these military troops, what's about to happen in Babylon, aka America, coming to martial law, and all the things that are about to happen here. It doesn't matter who gets in the White House. It doesn't matter if it's Kamala Harris, and it doesn't matter if it's Trump. These things are going to play out any way it goes. And it's going to be Revelation 12, verse 12, right? Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. See, Esau knows, the Edomites know that they have a short time to do the things that they want to do, because they know that their blessing is coming to an end. And this devil wants to keep his blessing going. This is another reason why he's talking about chipping people. Where you got Elon Musk talking about where want to join AI, artificial intelligence, into your brain and everything else. So he can control you. See, he's trying to get that birthright back on the left-hand side, which is not going to work for him. But also, he has so many people trapped up in this. Then he's coming down with wrath. He's about to come down with great wrath. Remember, I tell you about martial law, concentration camps, all the things that are about to come. And a lot of our people are going to get trapped up in it because they chose not to come to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They chose to make Esau, Edom their strength. Right? Matter of fact, let's get another scripture going into the RFID microchip, Revelations 13, because this is what's coming. Right? Revelation 13 and 16 and 17. And it says this: and he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. What is that mark? What is that? It's the RFID microchip. See, right now, this is what they're pushing right now. It's gonna be facial recognition, the fingerprint, biometric, retinal scan. These are all the things that they're gonna be pushing. At my last job, we did a fingerprint biometric, where you had to put your finger on there. You didn't have a badge to clock in or out. You put your index finger on there, and it scanned it, and it knew who you were. See, a lot of jobs are turning into these things. You're gonna start seeing this at a lot of places. They're gonna have retinal eye scan, where you walk up to a machine and it scans your eyes, and then you can go into work. See, these are all the things that the devil gets people used to. It's called gradualism. More and more little things here and there, to the point where he's like, you know what? We're going to put this chip under your skin. Don't worry about having your ID. Don't worry about anything, because this will have all your medical history, everything. And guess what? It can do more. It can do a whole lot more. And see, we live in an age where everybody is influenced by what? Technology. Think about it. Let the new Apple phone come out or whatever. People go crazy. People standing in lines at 1, 2, or 3 in the morning just to get that. What do you think these people are going to do for so-called the next best thing, this snare, this trap, as for what it is? See, we've constantly warned the house of Israel. We know they ain't gonna listen, but we know that the elect listen. Right? Showing you what this devil is doing. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get another scripture, right? Let's see where I want to go. And this is not gonna be very long. It'll be a little quick hit. Because I know these kids are gonna start getting loud around here pretty soon. They, doing what they do, what kids do. Let's see. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, right? And let's go to verse 16. This is about these devils, these Edomites. Proverbs 16 and 4. Let me see. Yeah, let's get to Proverbs 16 and, is it 16 and 4 I want? That's not what I want, is it? I'm looking, bear with me, Israel. The scripture goes into they sleep not unless they cause mischief. Let me see. Bear with me. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me, Israel, because I'm going to look for that. Give me just a moment. As soon as this thing loads up. They sleep not. Let me see. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, it's Proverbs 4 and 16. Yep, Proverbs 4 and 16. I had it backwards. So let's get that. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 16. And this is these devils. Proverbs 4 and 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. And this is exactly what Esau Edom's done. Why do you think Esau Edom has something called think tanks? They go into this dark room somewhere and they sit there. It doesn't have to be a dark room, but they go somewhere and they sit there and say, what's the next thing we gonna do? Plot, plan. What's the next thing we gonna push? Matter of fact, in the NLT, let's see what it says in the NLT. Proverbs 4:16. For evil people can't sleep until they have For evil people can't sleep until they've done their evil deed for the day. They can't rest until they've caused someone to stumble. So in the back of their mind, they cannot sleep. They have to do wickedness. They have to do evil. They cannot sleep unless something is done. You think that man that was making that chip, did you think he slept? No. Matter of fact, the man, it was a video about that man. He was saying when they made it, he understood what it was after it was done. He didn't sleep much when he was creating it. It's crazy, right? But this is how this devil works. Esau, Edom works. The wicked. Matter of fact, this is when I said earlier, this is a snare and a trap, right? The RFID microchip is a snare and a trap. What is that, Psalm 64? And that's an adult beating on something. Psalm 64 and verse 5, right? We're going to get it in the NLT. This is Psalm 64 and 5. They encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will ever notice, they ask. As they plot their crimes, they say, we have deceived the perfect, we have devised the perfect plan. Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning. And that's exactly what they say. We have devised the perfect plan to ensnare the people. They're not gonna know what hit them. They're gonna take it, because when you go back to the book of Revelation, it tells you what, by though they're gonna matter of fact, let me go to it. I don't want to butcher it. Go to Revelation. So what is that? 13 and 14. And let's see what it says. Revelation 13 and 14. Let me see. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. The word miracles. Let me see. Let me look it up. I don't have internet out here, so it might not work. Let's see. Bear with me, Israel.
Strong's G 4592. Semayon. Semayon.
Semayon. Let's see. Come on now. Of signs portending remarkable events soon to happen, of miracles and wonders by which God, well, understand what the word miracle, the miracle means. That's what people are gonna say. Oh, well, it's a miracle. Think about it for a minute. When people gonna say it's a miracle, when Elon Musk puts that brain chip in many people, and they could have been a paraplegic, they could be blind, they could have suffered a stroke, and all of a sudden Aunt Bootsy and Frida and them start able to walk. Daryl able to get up and able to see and do different things. See, many people gonna call this a miracle, and guess what's gonna happen? More people are gonna flood into this. This is that trap. This is this snare. See, what Esau Edom is basically doing, he's playing God. When you go to 2 Thessalonians, matter of fact, let's go there, since it came to mind. Let me go to it. Bear with me. Come on, thing. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, right? 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 4. Matter of fact, before we get verse 4, that started 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except the coming except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who is Esau, Edom, who opposeth and exalts himself above all that is called God. Right? That, so like called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Esau has a God complex, and once he chips all the people he think he gonna get, or chip the people, basically, guess what? He sees himself as a God. How? Because he knows everything, he sees everything. So you gotta think about how much of a pervert this man really is, Esau Edom. He can see everything. He can see when you get out the shower. He already watching us. He watch you through your phone. He watch you through your TV on the wall. This devil's a devil, a wicked devil, the man of perdition. You know? This man is just evil. Now he's gonna have full power over you. He gonna tell you when you can eat and when you can't eat. He can cut your chip on and off. You know what you're doing at all times. Because this devil wants to play God. As you see the word going back into Revelation 13 and 14, the word miracle. All these people out here that's going to go run to Elon Musk's brain chip, run to this RFID microchip. What are they going to call it? They're going to call it the next best thing. It's a miracle. It's a trap, and they shall be deceived. And death will come. Talk to the children of Israel. See, at the end of the day, the scriptures say what? Warn the house of it. Warn Israel. What is that? Ezekiel 33 and 7. Warn. Tell them. So when they go ahead and they choose Esau, Edom, and they call in calamity, they ain't gonna be able to say, well, shit, we didn't know. So like, well, we didn't know. We were told over and over and over. But all our people worry about is the next best thing. They ain't worried about turning to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. These people are worried about partying, the next holiday, and everything else, and the next gadget. The next best thing. Right? Matter of fact, let's go to another scripture, right? Let's go to the book of, Isaiah. We're going to have to close it out pretty soon because, spirits out here turning up. These grown-ups or teenagers or whatever beating on this, whatever this thing is, making music, right? So let's go to Isaiah. I wish I could have got that gazebo down further down, then I wouldn't have to deal with all this noise. I just wanted to get out, ride out for a minute. But anyway, Isaiah 30 and 1 is where we're going to go, right? Yahweh Bashim Shah says something. Isaiah 30 and 1. It says this: Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And that's exactly what they do. Let's go further. That walk, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, and strengthened themselves in the sight of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. They trust in Esau, Edom. They trust in everything that Esau, Edom makes. They trust in everything that Esau, Edom tells them. They trust in him. They don't trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let's read further. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. See, they're going to be confused when all hell break loose. They're going to be confused when this chip is in them, and they're wondering, what is this all about? How does this all happen? Why does this man have all this power over me? Why am I getting this grievous sore? Oh my God, we knew we shouldn't have trusted him, but we did. Now you're screwed. He got you in derision. You're not just screwed with Esau, you're screwed with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Because he tells you if you take it, what's going to happen. We keep telling the house of Israel what this is. We keep telling you about the RFID microchip, and you bet not take it. You know, it's not an embargo. It's not sleeping with white women. It's not a picture of Cesar Borgia. None of that. And I'm still trying to wait on Bishop Nathaniel to tell you it's sin. How do you buy with sin? That's still a question that I'm waiting to figure out if he's going to answer. How do you buy with sin? Anyway, matter of fact, let's jump down to verse 12, right? This is Isaiah 30 and verse 12. And this is what it says. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel. This is what Yahweh says, right? Listen, Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness. What does he tell you? And stay thereon. Since you trust in Esau so much and you made him your God, stay your ass right there and see what's about to happen unto you. Right? Verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant, when you least expect it. When you least expect it, all hell will break loose upon you. Because you trusted in Esau, Edom. You trusted in the devil. And now you're going to be caught in derision. You're going to be caught in some I'm going to say it like this, a whole bunch of bullshit. And then you're going to have to die a gruesome death. Remember, Yahweh Shah going to bring that destruction, that sweeping wind. He going to bring them missiles. All of that. Also, too, going through Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Those that going to have that RFID microchip in Jeremiah 30 and Jacob's trouble. You think Esau going to play fair because you took it? Those that take it, you think Esau really going to play fair with you? Esau ain't going to play fair. He going to be messing with Jake like nobody's business. Those that took it, those that got caught up in derision, he'll be cutting the chip on and off till you can't eat after you trusted this devil. And that's going to be your ass. The prophets had told you who this person was. This man of perverseness. This man of sin. Told you. But y'all don't listen. So now when calamity hits, and you praying, and you going out, and you praying, and you trying to pray, and Yahweh Shah told you he wasn't going to listen to you. You made Esau Edom your God. You chose who you wanted to listen to. Well, Yahweh Shah will stay your behind right there then. That's who you chose? All right. Now I'm going to show you some things. And then when he show you them things and all hell break loose, what are you going to do? Oh, Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Lord. Yahweh Shah say, nah, hell no. My prophets were out on the highways and byways. My prophets was doing video. They was telling you not to do this. What was going to happen. Now you're going to feel my wrath. Now I'm going to mock. Now I'm going to laugh at you. See, Jake and them ain't out there. None of these people out here thinking about what Yahweh Shah about to do. They're not thinking about the calamity. They're thinking about, like I said, the next holiday. The miracle that's going to come with the Elon chip. The brain chip. Not just that. What is that robot that he made, that like iRobot that he want to put in everybody's house? Tell you, man, this devil up to no good. But a lot of our people trust him. A lot of our people trust this devil. The elect out of the house of Israel, we don't trust this devil one bit. We see what he's doing. You know, our eyes are open to see what this devil is doing. And we are warning the house of Israel. You know? Matter of fact, let's go to another scripture, right? Let's go to another scripture. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, right? What is that? Proverbs 1 and 26. Let's see. Because at the end of the day, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what this devil is doing. Proverbs 1 and verse 26. And at this, I'll close it out. It was like I said, I just came to the park. So I was on a motorcycle ride and stop at a park. Just do a little lesson, just a little something. It wasn't meant to be very long. Just, when you sit back and you watch these people, and you watch 2/3 of Israel, and you watch, they still Israelites, they still our people, but when you watch them and you see the things that they do, and you know where everything is headed, and you know what's about to happen to them. And we know that they don't listen. They hard-headed. What did our parents say? A hard head make a soft butt. To say they got to learn the hard way. They got to learn through death by pain. And it's about to be real bad. Anyway, Proverbs 1 and 26. What does it say? Let me see. Hold on. Let's start it. Let's see. Let's start at 24. So nobody can say, well, Lord, Lord, I didn't hear. Lord, Lord, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Right? Because listen to this. This is Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called. How did Yahweh Shema Shai call? He called through the prophets. Yahweh Shai is not going to come out of the heaven and come down here and start speaking to everybody. He will send his prophets. They'll come out on the highways and byways and preach. They'll do these videos. They will give the 100% truth is what they will do. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth. We have called. We have stretched out the hand. What does that scripture say? Roughly paraphrasing. For we have piped, but you did not dance. You didn't react. We was telling you, was giving you the good song. We was telling you who you were. We were telling you what you're about to inherit. But it wasn't good enough. We were telling you to return back to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, but it wasn't good enough. Right? Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. Listen what happens. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your feareth come. When your feareth come as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then, when all the problems are coming and all hell's breaking loose, listen what it says. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Go to Jeremiah 11 and 11. Right? Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Our people didn't choose the fear of the Lord. They want to go with Zaddy Esau. They didn't fear Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. They believed in Zaddy Esau. And Zaddy Esau is going to have you in derision. He going to have you all messed up. Right? For that they hated knowledge. Let me see. Oh yeah, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. Means what? You're going to reap what you sowed. You chose Esau, Edom. You gonna burn with him. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them. Ooh. So the simple, these Edomites are going to slay you, kill you. Right? For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But listen to this. But whoso hearkened unto me, who those that listen to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, but whoso hearkened unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Those that did the will of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai shall be okay. But the rest of these people, or our people, are going to be destroyed. They're going to go through holy hell. And best believe that Esau Edom got these real beautiful and wicked torture devices that he's ready to play with. He ready. Y'all keep forgetting who this devil is. Ezekiel 35:5 says what? For he has a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel. All of us. He has a perpetual hatred. Did you forget what he said in the past when Esau said, as soon as my father dies, he's gonna kill his brother Jacob? You think that went anywhere? That's in their blood. That's in their spirit. That didn't go nowhere. As of right now, they just tolerating us. When they get the green light to do what they want, best believe these devils are gonna do what they really want. This is gonna happen. This is gonna fall upon the 2/3 of Israel. So when I sit and watch these people, these Israelites out here that don't give a dang and don't care or not trying to hear the word, they don't understand what's about to befall them. But the elect understand what's about to come. And the elect are going to be all right. But anyway, this wasn't meant to be very long. I just came to the park, do a little lesson in Salakia. If you hear the back noise, I can't do nothing about that. There's really nowhere else in the park really to go and move to. Maybe I could have sat in the grass, but then y'all would have heard the cars shooting by on this street over here. But anyway, I hope you was edified. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor is to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakwadash. Shalom.